about 3 hours and 34 minutes left of our trip, which I'm excited about, but I do in fact need to eat. I ran 9.5 miles this morning, and guys, just so you know, throughout the theme of the first couple months of this year, it's gonna be a lot of running because I am in fact running the Cherry Blossom 10 miler, plus I'm running the New York City half marathon. So it's just gonna be a lot of running, and I mean, I'm here for it because I'm actually doing it, but I ran 9.5 miles this morning into Arlington, Virginia. So I live in DC, but I ran into Arlington, and when I tell you Arlington, I was shocked because like I don't ever run in Arlington because I don't live in Arlington. So I had 9.5 miles. I knew there's a coffee shop that I wanted to go to because I wanted to visit more coffee shops in Northern Virginia specifically, and I mapped it out, and I was gonna run my 9.5 miles to Northside Social, which is in Arlington. Now, when you get into Arlington, guys, it is so hilly. Like, I was in shock. I kid you not, I was in shock because I was like, how in the world is this all uphill? How is this all uphill? There was one point where
Police reported ahead.
There was one part where I legitimately stopped and I was like, why? Like, why, God? Like, why am I doing this right now? Like, what in the world? Which honestly happens most of the time during runs, unless you hit like a really nice runner's high. But I was truly concerned for whoever made Arlington, like whoever decided to design that city or county or whatever. Like, what were you smoking? Like, why is it all uphill? That's besides the point. I got it done, and I had some pretty good coffee, which the review should be up by now, I would hope. But that's all about consistency, so it should be up. Anyway, I think I'm going to listen to some music and get this road trip going before we head to our cabin. Oh, yeah, I didn't tell you guys about the cabin. Okay, so we're going to a cabin. Well, yeah, we have 3 hours and 40 minutes. Well, 3 hours and 32 minutes until we make it to the cabin that we're going to. It's in the Poconos, so I'm driving up there to meet up with everyone. They should be there probably wait like an hour before me. But we're doing a book club cabin trip, which I'm really excited. That's this vlog. So if you were wondering what this vlog was about, and you couldn't tell by the title, the cabin trip vlog in the Poconos with the girls. So we're doing a book club cabin trip. I'm very excited about it. We read Verity, and I do have a lot of thoughts about Verity because honestly, it is a Colleen Hoover book. We all know how we feel about Colleen Hoover books. Like, sometimes they're a little quick, a little rushed. It's not necessarily like literary art. However, it's a quick-paced book. I listened to it on Audible when I was running, and I typically listen to my audiobooks. I'm not a monster, I promise, but I listen to it at 2x speed because if I have the actual book and I'm listening to the audiobook at the same time because I'm feeling lazy, I read faster than 1x. I read faster than 1.5, and the difference between like 1.7 and 2 is not that much, especially when you're running. It's just easier to listen to someone talk a little bit faster than it is to listen to someone talking super slow. Then I'm going to start running slow, and that's like a lot. That's too much. So we read Verity. I thought it was a very quick book, quick read, fast pace, but I do think it could have been like 2 times longer. I think they could have added so much more detail, and we could have got like a really deep like psychoanalysis of some of the characters. I think that would have been like amazing. But it doesn't matter because the cabin trip is centered around that book, and we're going to be going to a winery, and we're going to be doing PowerPoints to like cast all the people. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun just in general to like hang out with people, hang out with friends who all read the same book and chat about it, because I think that's the best part about book clubs. Like, I'm so glad reading is back. Like, I mean, I always read, but it's so fun that like you can read books that your friends are reading, and it's just like this little mini community, whether it's online or like in person. It's just fun. Like, it's just fun to know that you guys all did and read the same thing. I love it, truly. So that's what we're about to do, but I do need to actually get food. Like, I need to figure out where I can stop and get food before I guess I head into like Pennsylvania. But let's go listen to some music, find some food, and I'll see you guys at the cabin.
We left the group chat with half the group.
context, we're about to go do a presentation of the cast members of Verity.
We're casting them. It's a casting call.
Yeah.
So we will see how this goes. I'm very curious to see who picked the same characters as me and what people's ideas are. You know what I mean? Like, we already know that the movie that's coming out has Anne Hathaway, so we're excited.
But my Verity is not Anne Hathaway.
My Verity is also not Anne Hathaway.
But she's gonna do great. She's gonna do great.
We love her. She's a queen. She's our queen.
Yeah. Okay, so we are here in our really cute cabin. Like, look at this place. I mean, it's only one angle, but it's a really cute little cabin. Oh my gosh. So we're in the Poconos right now, and we're about to actually head to a winery, and I'm excited. It will be inside, which is good because it is like 30 something degrees outside, and I could not be in a winery outdoors. You know what I mean? Anyway, let me show you guys the sweatshirt that we got for our book club. So this is our book club name. Bad and Booking It. Bad and Booking It Book Club. This is our sweatshirt. We got little blankets. The next book we might be reading. I'm so excited. My thoughts about Verity, though, real quick, is I would give the book, honestly, I said 5 out of 10 last night, but I would give it a 6 out of 10 now that I really like sat with it, you know? Only because I do think that it could have been 2 times longer. And then also, I think that Colleen Hoover, could have dove deeper into each of the characters and gave them just a little bit more complexity, because I feel like it just like stopped. There's too many plot holes. And that's all we were talking about all last night. So if you haven't watched it. If you haven't read it yet, read it. It's a really quick read. Like 8 hours on audiobook, you can do 2x and it'll be 4 hours, or like you can just read it and you'll be completely fine. I do think it's a really fun story to read, but also I will say I think it could have been 2 times longer. That's my personal opinion. There were some really good discussion questions that we talked about last night without like spoiling anything if you haven't read it yet, but I do think I would put it on my Fable account a 6 out of 10 or however many stars. I guess I'd give it like a 3.5 out of 5 stars. But I'm also a very fantasy genre reader, so I'm used to like big world buildings and like the complexity of it. So this one I was like, where is the character development? There's none. But I also could just be a hater. And that's also okay. All right, we just got here. It may be a private party. It could be a private party. Like, because she's just singing.
No, but there was a book and then a picture of somebody there.
We got our little flights. All right, let me give you guys an update on my little winery drink, okay? So I had the semi-sweet. It was very sweet. All right. Tastes like juicy juice.
I did the dry reds, and that's a Cabernet Sauvignon, a Merlot, and a few red blends. The best were the red blend, and there's one called the Godmother,
Okay.
which is slightly off dry with a raspberry twist. I don't know what it's considered, if it's a Merlot, if it's a Pinot Noir, but it was the Bob.com.
Okay.
So y'all get the Blue Ridge, get the Godmother, and that's all I have to say.
Okay. And I think that's good enough.
Yeah.
Get that one. This one is just juice. It'd be like juice.
That's if you like to be a teeny bopper type.
Oh, what sweet one?
A teeny bopper.
Wait, sweet one?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Everywhere you go, everywhere's the heart to feel the heart.
seek you out, where you alive. One more word and you won't survive.
Guys, it really is. Like, look outside.
Like, I can't even. Wait, when we go out there.
When we go out there, yes. Because honestly, Edward Cullen is gonna...
Could you imagine, like, a maze in, like, weather like this?
I would love that.
I'd actually cry. Alright guys, we made it to the next place, and this is Mountain View. And now we're going to be doing a spirit flight instead of a wine flight.
We're about to have all the hair on our neck raise up.
I'm going to grow some chest hair. This is strawberry moonshine. Apple.
I like that.
What is this?
Lenore.
What is this?
Strawberry moonshine.
I'm gonna go Mountain Dew vodka. This is Mountain Dew vodka. Oh, we're going that quick.
It's very nice. What is this?
Mountain Goat vodka, right?
Mountain Dew.
Mountain View vodka.
This is bourbon. You said this is the bourbon?
Oh my god, I can't breathe.
This is strawberry.
You didn't know.
Oh!
What kind of bourbon is that one again?
Maple.
I almost died.
Y'all said y'all wanted to experience it. Don't smell it. Don't.
Okay, so
That's horrific.
You got it, Len. You got it. You got
Maple?
it.
The maple
I believe in you. I believe in you. Take a good sip.
Yes.
In a very, if it was freezing.
Yes.
I'm outside at a bonfire. It's cold.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Maybe some pepper.
I was so hungry.
No, that's all you needed.
We left the winery and now we're at Weiss picking up some firewood. But I feel like I could take a nap, to be honest. It'd be really nice to take a nap. But also this firewood is very, very, very heavy. So. You gotta explain your cocktail again. Okay, explain your cocktail. What'd you make?
So I made a fishnet espresso martini inspired by Verity and the fishnet that she let drown her birth.
Oh, fishnet!
Yes,
Okay.
so caramel drizzle.
Okay. Look at Sweary. Wake up!
Caviar. It's good. It's like just salty. It's just got an interesting aftertaste. Like it lingers a bit longer than it should.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does.
Right? But the initial saltiness is
It's
so
like, oh,
good.
it's good.
Yeah.
I can see why people just like eat this.
Yes.
Called the silent type because Verity was obviously quiet. And it's got cherry in it, so it would make you a little sleepy, you know.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
This is called the Loco Coco Margarita.
Okay.
And this is because it's crazy that Jeremy made her this margarita on her birthday. And there's a rim of nutmeg because they're both nuts.
Ah! That was good. That was good. Yes, beautiful. I got these cinnamon rolls from Costco, and you can put them in the oven and heat them up. I'm so excited. I've been waiting for this all weekend. You guys can't see, but it's gorgeous.
It's a masterpiece. It's beautiful.
Thank you so much, choreographer.
Yes.
To my crew members. Thank you guys. Really, we couldn't have made it without you guys. Thanks. Oh my God. It's incredibly foggy. Like we were driving and we could only see like one car in front of us because of how much fog there was when we were driving. It's like a white out. Like it was just white. And I've never experienced that before in my life. Well, I did experience it in California, but like this is insane. Like this is insane. And I'll show you guys. We're like in a Hallmark movie.
Yeah, like a Christmas town.
Yeah. They have to have. 2025 goals, Lenore.
Yes. Sure, organization.
Also, guys, I see a coffee shop. Donors Donut. All right, we're gonna drink some of the whiskey.
All right, cheers to us and a successful book trip weekend. We actually talked about the book.
We did.
All the activities on my itinerary.
Yeah, we did it. We did.
And I'm really proud. And there was no problems. This is such a great group, and I'm so lucky to be a part of this book club.
Amen.
Cheers to the next one.
Cheers to the next one with the rest of our group.
Yes.
And if they see how fun it is, so they're definitely gonna come.
Yes. Yeah. This is actually really good.
It's good. Yeah.
And I don't like whiskey. So no coffee, but wine. This is such a random side quest. All right, I'm breaking free from the pack because I'm gonna head to Donord's Donuts to go grab myself a nitro cold brew because it's literally advertised on their door, and that's what I would like to have. Oh, bye. Bye, don't follow me home. Bye, don't follow me home. Bye. Thank you so much. That's what you're supposed to say to spirits when you're leaving a house that's supposed to be haunted. Make sure that you say, bye, do not follow me home. Be polite, but also be direct. Our book club trip is done. It's complete. Everyone has left, and I'm gonna be driving back to DC now from Jim Thorpe. It was so fun. I cannot wait for our next one. We can have like our full group together and we can read a book. I'm gonna try, cross our fingers, that I can get us to read a fantasy book. I just know that it can't be too long. You know what I mean? Because we all gotta finish reading it and then also wanna continue reading it and finishing it and all that stuff. But this was amazing. I'm glad we made it out of the group chat and I'm feeling so good. I'm gonna head home now, probably play some random music. I don't even know what we're gonna do, but this was a great trip. Fantastic. If you like this video, make sure that you give it a big thumbs up. My goal this year is to be consistent and post all the time, but also be present and enjoy these small adventures and small moments. And if you want to be on this adventure with me and you want to join this theme of 2025 and read books, be present, have fun, go on adventures, and just figure out what makes you you, then make sure you subscribe to the channel. I will see you next week in another video. Bye.